Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Grit, Give, Recognize, Implement Time podcast. I'm your host, Steve Nathanson, CEO and founder of Strive for More. Continuing our conversation on strategy, we're going to dive a little bit into a different route and talk about what's important for me to convey to my team, right? Strategically, what do I need to convey to them? What are these key important things that as a leader I should do to give my team the best chance to succeed and implement what they need to implement and follow our strategy? Couple things. First and foremost, clear understanding of roles, responsibilities, and expectations. These are the three commonly misunderstood things that I find. What's the role that I have? What am I actually responsible for? And the key one here, the expectations. What is expected of me? Great example of this is, let's say you have a report that you want somebody to write, and in your mind, you have this level of expectation of how it looks, what it includes, the level of, say, writing that goes into it. And when you get what they give you, it's a big disconnect. Did we actually clearly convey what's expected? What are the expectations that I want them to adhere to? Simple solution for this is to actually provide them with the template and have that conversation. It's very similar to, let's say we have a team and we've got senior engineers on that, and in our minds, we think that this is where a senior engineer should be, and maybe someone's performing here, and then we have that difficult conversation around performance at a one-on-one or during, say, a perf cycle. Roles, responsibilities, expectations. From the beginning, clearly defining these and sharing these, because a lot of times these are at the heart of what causes misunderstandings, disconnects, performance issues. Clearly setting those, not only say holistically as a team, so everyone understands roles and responsibilities, certain levels of expectation, but on an individual level with each of our individual contributors, so that they know specifically how those apply to them and what you expect of them as well. The other thing that's important is clear direction. The roadmap, the vision, the strategy. Clearly providing these documents to our team is going to be hugely, hugely helpful to not only know where we are, where we're going, what's coming up, what projects perhaps are going to be slated, what their involvement's going to be, how they're going to grow and develop, right? That can align with their career growth. These are great things to convey to your team. Roadmaps, visions, strategies, mission statements, purpose statements, you name it, timelines, have that all be open. And fundamentally, that comes down to information, which is one thing I want to stress a lot in this episode is it's important to convey information. Yes, there's a time and place for need to know, where maybe we're talking about layoffs or restructuring, or perhaps a new innovative technology that we don't want to release yet, or even maybe we're shifting ways as an organization. We need to vet that out before we share that. Yes, certain specific things call for a need to know, but that is fewer and far between truly in the private sector. So I would say when we have people who are too much on keeping things close to the chest and not sharing information, it causes much more heartache than someone who's open and sharing. Because a lot of times people are left guessing, well, I don't know what my boss is thinking. I don't know where to go. They haven't given me any direction or clear strategy. I don't have any of that insight. What am I supposed to do? There's a lot of that, sadly, that exists. So share information. When people have information, when they have true clarity around roles, responsibilities, expectations, when they have the documents, the roadmaps, the visions, the strategies, they're informed, they're kept in the know to the appropriate level, that helps because they are going to be much more bought in. They understand, they know their why, they know what's coming, they can see it, you're open. And it's going to play much better for you and the relationship and strength of relationship you have with your direct reports because you are openly sharing. One of the key things that creates walls between people is being closed off, not sharing, whether it's personal information, whether it's business information. People know when you close off, and that shuts them down too, and that breaks us apart. So fundamentally, what's truly important for me to convey my team? Clear roles, clear responsibilities, clear expectations, clear direction and strategy, and information as a whole. Keep them in the know to the right appropriate level. Right? We can't talk about, say, layoffs until that becomes official. We can't talk about new directions, let's say, until the CEO maybe announces that or the leadership team announces that. Those are small things. Well, those are large things, but kind of small, few and far between examples that exist versus the overall strategy, the OKRs, the objectives, the metrics, right? If we keep all that to our chest and we don't share anything, everyone's going to honestly wonder where. And I've worked with too many people that have leadership that engage in that close to the chest mentality. And I can tell you firsthand, it creates a lot of dissonance, a lot of questions, a lot of uncertainty, a lot of performance issues because our leaders don't give us enough. So in short, this is what's important to convey to our teams. Have that clarity, have that free-flowing information, and set your team up for success. I know today was a little bit shorter, but I can't harp on it enough. Information, share information. And next time, we're really going to take this and leverage it, grow upon it, and talk about what do I need to do to truly make my team successful. So again, I hope you enjoyed today. And until the next time, be the movement in your life.